story time about how I did the dirty with my cousin. Disclaimer, this is not my story time. I repeat, this is not my story time. It was sent to me on Instagram. Okay, before you all judge me, I come from a very small town. Very small. Background, my entire family and I come from a very small town. For miles and miles around us, there is nothing. The only thing around us to do is really just go to the mall. Growing up, my cousin and I weren't really close. He was always trying to bother me and he was always mean. I also didn't have siblings, but my dad did have kids with another woman, so I had a couple of stepsisters. But growing up, my stepsisters would compete with me in everything, school and boys. Our school only had 80 kids in it. So by the time I turned 17, the only boy that I was ever interested in ended up moving away from my town. And this boy didn't even know that I existed. At this point, my cousin had gone away for a couple of years, but then came back. And when he came back, the attraction was instant. I know you guys all want to gag right now, but like I said, I had no other options for boys. Remember I said my cousin used to bother me a lot? Well, one day he came up to me in school and apologized. And we both knew we were attracted to each other, so we just kept talking. One day he just grabbed me and kissed me. Part 2 is up. My cousin kissed me for the first time that day. By the way, we were in school. He asked me to go behind one of the buildings in school. Out of nowhere, he grabbed me and kissed me. This was the first time I'd ever been kissed. So instantly, I was infatuated. And then after that, every single day we would go behind that building and kiss some more. And trust me, we both had conversations all the time about how we were cousins. But the problem was there was nobody in our town that we were interested in. So his parents, who are my uncles, suddenly they started inviting my parents over to their house. So we would all go have dinner at their house and hang out sometimes. And my cousin and I would take advantage and go make out in his room. No one ever thought to check on us. I mean, why would they? We're cousins. One of those times that we went over, we did the dirty. My cousin just started going for it and I didn't stop him. I wanted him to do it. All while our parents are downstairs. And then we kept doing it every day. After about a year, he had to move away for school. And to this day, nobody knows what we did. I haven't seen him in about 5 years, but trust me, if we saw each other again, I think we would do it again. Is that gross? I mean, I know it is, but whatever. Bye.